Welcome to the World United. Welcome to the World United.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome to World United Global Transformation Festival. So grateful today to actually be moderating this next segment called Spirituality and Child Development and Family Well-Being. And so I'm really looking forward to diving in and discovering what these Gaias have to say about all of it. We have a whole panel of women at this point, so we'll see if the other two men show up or not. And I just wanted to introduce to you our first speaker. All right, so this is Becky Mcintosh, and she is a popular speaker known for her honest approach and open heart. She is dedicated to her family, faith, and inspiring others. Her passion for humanitarian work has inspired her to volunteer in India and Africa, not to mention the service rendered within the walls of her own home. Through the lens of possibility, Becky rekindles the evidence that faith, courage, and humor indeed go hand in hand. Becky feels passionate about sharing principles that will empower others to live life with unity and belonging. Becky's talks and books have encouraged thousands of people all over the world. She is the proud and humble mother of 7 children and an ever-growing number of grandchildren. She enjoys growing older with her husband, Scott, in a nest that's quite empty. That's never quite empty. All right, Becky, take it away, darling.
Oh, thank you so much. Is spirituality important in child development and family well-being? It is my personal experience that the answer is a resounding yes. There are studies that also validate this. One of the greatest gifts that my parents gave me was to teach me about a higher being who loved me and that I had a purpose. They taught me the value of prayer, gratitude, and forgiveness. Life experiences have given me the opportunity to be better, do better, and try again the next day. Learning to love God, love others, and love myself has been a lifelong journey. I thought that I knew what love, charity, compassion, empathy, what it was until God took me on a journey with my son. It was January 9th, 2012, at precisely 11:11 p.m. that my 24-year-old son mustered the courage to tell his father and I that he was gay in the best way that he knew how, a private Facebook message. You see, that way he wouldn't have to see our initial reactions if we reacted poorly. And it would give us time to read it, digest it before a face-to-face talk. Well, I immediately called him up and said, I got your message. I love you. Please hurry home so we can talk. We stayed up until 4 o'clock in the morning, talking, listening, seeking to understand, crying, hugs, a lot of hugs. He said, Mom, you're the first person that I've talked to about this. And that broke my heart to think my 24-year-old son had grown up not thinking there was anyone that he could trust or talk to about this very real part of him. Not even me, his own mother. You see, when somebody feels different, their ears are extra sensitive to the words around them, the things that people are saying and people's actions. And he didn't feel safe. That breaks my heart. He told me of the years of his teenage years that he just wanted to end his life. He did not see a bright future ahead of him, no matter which path he took. That broke my heart, to think that he, again, wrestled through those years alone. I am so grateful that he didn't succumb to his suicide ideation. As the Family Acceptance Project, their studies show that gay and transgender young people are 8 times more likely to attempt suicide than their straight cisgender peers. 8 times. No one should feel that their friends and family in the world would be better off without them. We need to do better. We are doing better, right? Part of what we're doing here is to raise that unity consciousness and to better understand one another and to seek to understand one another. Every person knows someone who is gay, lesbian, transgender, or queer. A family member, a friend, a coworker, a neighbor, a classmate, someone. And if you don't, statistics show that there are LGBTQ people within your circle of influence. Do they know through your words and actions that you are a safe person that they could talk to? When my son and I, we went public with our story in 2014 and started to talk about this in a positive way. And hundreds and hundreds and literally thousands since 2014 have reached out to us and shared their stories, many of them still in the closet. Fear of rejection. As I've traveled the world as far away as India and Africa, people are the same. No matter your profession, demographics, location, social status, or educational degree, or what your religious beliefs are, no matter if you're rich, poor, brown, black, white, pink, or green, we all have the same basic needs. We all need to feel loved, safe, appreciated, trusted, respected, accepted, and valued for who we are, and to know that we belong. People are wired to connect. We want to belong. We want to belong and not just fit in. Thought leader Brené Brown says, belonging is being accepted for you. Fitting in is being accepted for being like everyone else. Let me repeat that. Belonging is being accepted for you. Fitting in is being accepted for being like everyone else. How boring life would be if everyone was like everyone else. So why do we try to be like everyone else? We should be ourselves and know that we can be accepted and that we belong. We need the diversity. It's the diversity that makes our world so beautiful. A person's sense of purpose and belonging greatly lowers suicide ideation. That spiritual part that is emphasized and taught at a young age is life-saving. And I'm like I said, I'm so grateful for that in my life, and so grateful to know that I have a purpose and that we're all one big human family, and each person has a purpose and is divinely created, and we can all grow and strengthen one another. So what are some ways that we can help to make a difference to elevate this unity and inclusion and help the outreach of our LGBTQ brothers and sisters? So number one is to seek to understand. Seeking real understanding affirms the other person and what they have to say. Number two, listening. Listening is one of the greatest gifts that you could give someone. Listening with empathy. Everyone has a story. Listening changes hearts. It strengthens relationships. Number three, be kind. It's that simple. Just be kind. Say I love you and care about you through your actions, not just your words, but by the way you treat one another. At the end of the day, people remember how you made them feel. These three things help to create that safe space within your power of influence at your home, your school, your community, and the ripple effect. Children and young people are listening to your words, to our words, and listening and watching the way that you treat others. They are determining whether we're a safe person. No one should live in fear of being rejected, shamed, bullied, or harmed in any way. Within my own family is much diversity. We differ in race, religion, politics, and sexual orientation. But we are united in our love and respect for one another. We've worked hard to create a space where every one of our family members know they belong and want to be with one another and feel safe as we gather together in our home. We recognize each other's diversity brings the beauty and wonder. We are one big human family. And when we approach people such as your brothers and sisters, it helps us to see each other in a different way and to want to lift and build and strengthen one another. Everyone deserves to be seen and valued for who they are. How we treat one another matters. How we include people matters. My son, he graduated with a master's degree in mental health. He's married to a wonderful man. They live in a beautiful home and have a wonderful family of French bulldogs and some other fun creatures. He's living the bright future that he never thought possible as a youth. He's surrounded by friends and family. We focus on strengthening relationships within our family and within our circle of influence. We can create more unity and love and a caring feeling and an atmosphere that will have a ripple effect. I want to thank you for letting me to be a part of this, and I have enjoyed listening to your messages, and it gives me such great hope for our world and our community. Let's band together and let's make this world a better place. Namaste.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I so appreciate you, Becky, and those words. And it's so interesting the moment you said my son told me at 11:11 p.m. exactly. I'm an 11:11er. I see it all over the place.
Yeah.
I literally am the mother of 11:11 Unified. We've been throwing 11:11 gatherings for 12 years. So,
oh gosh, yeah.
Like the moment you said, I was like, you caught my attention.
And we didn't realize it was 11:11 until we went back to read his message again, and I noticed, wow, that came in at 11:11.
Yeah.
Like that wasn't just a coincidence.
No, of course it isn't. It's a power number, and it really does connect us with source and God and creator energy. So
yep, for sure. Yep.
fabulous.